Next, thousands of Wilford wildlife lovers are worried a local beauty spot, which they say has been a vital escape during the pandemic, could one day be built on. They're campaigning for Wilford Field to become a formal nature reserve to prevent future developments. Whilst there's no current plans to build on the council-owned land, campaigners say they want to see it safeguarded for future generations. Daniel is a man on a mission. After spending his lockdowns walking in Wilford Field, he wants to protect its future. He started an online petition to turn the land into a nature reserve to prevent it from being built on.
The whole of South Nottingham is expanding and all of the spaces are being filled in between that are really the reasons people love to live in South Nottingham, is because you've got these lovely patches of green on your doorstep. And I think if this last bit of land was built on, people would be sad. But it's not just people that would be sad. Wildlife would be sad. There's badgers, there's lots of moles, lots of birds, lots of wildlife that live on this field and use it as a haven.
So far, the petition has been signed by more than 2,500 people, and Rushcliffe MP Ruth Edwards is backing the campaign too.
One thing that we've all realised this year and come to appreciate much more are the open spaces that are right on our doorstep. We don't necessarily have to drive to go and appreciate them, and there are loads of beautiful spots in West Bridgeford. Here, right as well, you've got Wilford Fields, which is a different but also beautiful space, and I think it's really important that we identify places that we want to preserve for everybody to enjoy, and to really enhance them and make them great places for wildlife to come.
After a year of appreciating the great outdoors more than ever, the Wildlife Trust says it wants to see more people fighting to protect their green spaces.
Access to green space is hugely important for their physical and mental health. We've seen a huge number of people, either reconnect with nature or discover, a newfound love for nature during this challenging time. And we would urge anybody that has a green space in their local area to cherish it, but also if they come under threat, to see what they can do to take action to help maintain those sites for the future.
Nottinghamshire County Council owns the land. Conservation Team Manager Heather Stokes says the authority is aware of the petition and is carrying out research before coming to any decision about the site's future. Daniel says if successful with the bid, he'd like to see improvements such as a wildflower meadow and accessible ramps to give people a place to connect.
The friendliness of being able to go to your local park and see your neighbours, not to exaggerate, these kind of little pockets of land can save lives in a way, and give people that escape, they can give people that socialising, and they can give people that piece of wildlife and that keeping in touch with nature.
Chloe Bicknell for Notts TV.